Hey, what's up guys? Today I'm going to be talking about SEO and should you be getting it for your new business. So if you've been in the advertising space for a little bit, or even just in the business space, no doubt you've been called by those telemarketers who say, hey, we can get you ranked on Google, or you've been hit with those spam emails, probably through your contact form saying, hey, we do SEO, do you need this, do you need that? And while all these companies may be good, I would say a majority of them are not really good at SEO. They just do mass forwarding out to these, mass reach out to businesses, whether it's just because you've just bought your new domain name, they'll have a clicker where they can find you. Maybe it's you've just started running ads, maybe it's you've just launched your business Facebook page, whatever it is, whatever way they find you. They're pretty much just doing this mass outreach. Now, if you're brand new to business and advertising and you've never heard of SEO before, maybe you do a little bit of research into it and think, hey, this is a really good idea. You know, it sounds awesome. You know, if I get ranked on Google and someone searches plumber in Cairns, they find my website, they'll call me, I'll get heaps of jobs, which is all fine and well in theory. But the thing with SEO is that it's a long-term play, okay? So there's a lot that goes into SEO. There's good content, there's site structure, there's backlinks, and if you're a plumber in Cairns, you don't know anything about any of this. You don't know that there's all these different little parts to the equation to actually rank on Google. So this is where the dilemma starts to happen. You start listening to these people, they have nice flashy presentations to get you on $1,000 a month retainer, or $2,000, or whatever it is. Say, hey, we're going to get you ranked in 3 months. You're like, cool, no worries. Month one comes around, you get a report, maybe. But do you know how to decipher that report? Do you actually know what you should be looking for? What are the things that actually matter? Because there's like 280 different things that Google looks at and takes into account when ranking a website. Probably 250 of them don't matter, but they look good in an SEO report. So here's the big problem. A lot of newer businesses that hire SEO companies have no idea what these guys are doing, have no idea if the things that they are doing are even important. And three, how do you know if anything's going skew if? A lot of SEO companies, they're not completely turnkey. Especially because a lot of these guys live behind a desk. I used to be a plumber, so I sort of have some idea of what a good job for a plumber is, the lingo they need to speak to, the jobs that they sort of after. But if you're someone who has no idea and that just works behind a desk and is a web designer that has no idea about anything to do with plumbing, how are you going to come up with the right content that's going to speak to a plumber's customers? So what I like to do with a lot of my clients and what we do is we do a keyword research, where we basically go and pull all of the keywords that other plumbing companies in the area are targeting, probably the ones that are ranking on page 1 already, because Google's an open book test, right? We can just have a look at what's working and we can just mirror that, do it better, and then that's our strategy. So we look at in the plumbing industry, maybe it's new houses, maybe it's rough-ins, maybe it's bathroom renovations. What are those big ticket jobs that actually drive traffic that the plumber actually wants to be able to do? And then what content do we write? We have a look on Google. We can have a look in the people also ask section. All these things that can come up with it. And we actually go back and work with the client. Hey, do we want to be targeting this keyword or this keyword? Is this something you want to be targeting, or is this something you want to be targeting? Because a lot of times companies will just entrust their whole marketing strategy over to these SEO companies who really have no idea what they're doing, unless they're like a specialist in the industry that maybe they only do SEO for plumbing companies. Then yeah, maybe you can offload the whole lot to them and just wait for results. A lot of the things that problems could be avoided is that if you just actually have more of a front seat role in the SEO company and treat them as an extension of your business rather than a separate business, you'll have a lot better success, because you will have a lot more control over what sort of jobs they're going to be working for, what sort of content are they writing about, Is the technical language right? Are these the questions that people want to be asking? Because sometimes people don't know they even need a plumber, and they'll come to Google. Maybe they'll say, "Why is my tap leaking?" That's a great term that we can write a piece of content on. Reasons taps leak in Brisbane. And then if we show up for that, it's on a plumbing website already. They're like, "Hey, this is actually exactly what's going on. We can call this person and they can come out and do it." So, end of the day, some advice I would give to newer business owners when they are looking at SEO companies is, one, have a look what you're actually getting for it, because and have a little bit of an idea. You don't have to know how to implement everything, but the question, you want to know what questions to ask. One would be, what traffic do you expect I could see in 90 days, 6 months, a year? Two, ask for recent examples of sites they've ranked in either a similar industry or a similar city. If they can show you that, then it's proof of concept. They can actually have done this stuff before. And three, I would just be asking, when will we be speaking to you? Will it be in a monthly call? Is it every time a piece of content's done? Is it, how much control do you have of actually what's going on your website? Because at the end of the day, if you're paying thousands of dollars for SEO per month, you want to damn sure be right that you're not having to pay for that again, and that it's actually moving the needle. So yeah, that's what I would be looking for in SEO, in an SEO company, especially one that's trying to generate leads. Myself, I actually like to offer lead generation services where we do everything for you and you just have to answer the phone, which takes a lot more off your plate and can put money in your back pocket quicker. But that's for another video. If you have any questions, please leave it in the comments below and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks guys, have a good one.